Hello and welcome to my Les Britannia guide. I'm showing you how you can clear the Les Britannia S dungeon, where you can drop various items like the level of 110 ultimate weapons. And I'll show you it on hand on a jester that I leveled to level 120. The requirements for the level for the dungeons are that you have any character between level 100 and 120. And I'm showing you that on the character at level 120 because that's the easiest one where you can do and beat the dungeon. So a few infos in beforehand before you even start the dungeon. The minimum requirements that you can beat this dungeon, or my recommendations rather, are that you play either a jester or a ranger. Since there are tons of enemies inside of there, you see when I start running this dungeon, and they can stun you. And if you get stun locked, then you have no chance to actually kill the enemies because they're way too far away that you can reach them with a 101 class. I also recommend roughly 25,000 plus HP, or I'm currently running on 24,000 unbuffed here on that point. So because the boss can hit 12k in rage, and if he stuns you and you're in a stun lock, then you can easily kill and die. Also recommend that you use mysterious pills that you can buy in the shop for recovering 12k HP while you are in stun, and basic food, because sometimes mysterious pills take like 10 seconds to be reusable, and you need the normal food to recover a little bit more HP while you're stunned, because he can easily kill you up then. The next thing that you need is an upcut zone, obviously, so you deal more damage. I also recommend you to have at least a pet that has 30% speed on it, so you're a little bit faster with running. You need a certain amount of speed, that the attacks aren't hitting you and you get permanently stun locked, but that is just for speed clearing. For general clearing, just normal stuff without speed gear is fine. I also recommend having a party that has at least all the skills up, so you have better drop and more damage. And also Force Master and Seraph buffs, and also your own buffs, because what this skill does, the Enchanted Absorb, it does physical lifesteal on your yo-yos, so you steal, it's like Bloodsuck, if you know that thing. And also like critical swing, and I'm showing you what kind of mechanics you do. I'll do this with like a hop gear right now. This is not optimized for 101, it's just hop for the Tremnook or the Savage Wild dungeons. So I have a basic ultimate bloody yo-yo +6 with just strength stuff on it. It's completely for hop. Then I have like a basic champion set, only +11. It's no need to have it higher for now for me. I have the 120 set, bloody set +10, which I recommend. But this is also just for hop, so there's no increased critical damage awaked. Basic CS that I have. I'm running with a 100 stamina lion, so I don't have to skill stamina to do this dungeon. If you don't have enough stamina, go for stamina. You have to reach at least 24k HP to defeat this dungeon. And I'm running full strength. And yeah, my buff pad that I use is from a different character, so I have a little bit more strength. So yeah, these are the basics that you need to know, and now I show you how to do this dungeon. Okay, now we are in Les Britannia S, and at first we obviously need skills, so I'll activate some skills. I'll activate them for an hour. We don't need an hour. An average run is like 4 to 5 minutes, so that should work. You can enter this dungeon 7 times a day. And we're gonna start off with activating all the stuff like Upcut Stone and the Fly for Fun stuff. And it starts pretty simple. You just stand here, and then you use Fast Walker and Dark Illusion to just run to the next area, which is, we're going just here, following the path. And then we're on the next floor. We lose Dark Illusion, but we are fast enough to just run through. We just run through this. It's pretty straightforward. It's a super simple dungeon. in terms of the layout, so no worries there. And then we're on the next floor, on the third deck. Then we just move a little, do fast work and deck illusion again. We just turn left here. And you can see on the minimap we just go one around here. We just go here. Then we go here, here. We just go into the middle part, and in the middle there's a boss that we need to kill. A little mid-boss that unlocks the final boss. So we killed him, the boss appeared, we use fast work and deck illusion again. We got stunned now. Here we got rooted. And that's why we need the dark illusion, otherwise we would like... we have no chance to actually get rid of that. And now we're on the final deck. For the boss, what I recommend you to do is pull him a little bit here, because you can get stuck here. So we just pull him in the middle and then we just attack him. And then there are multiple things that can happen. If he debuffs you, immediately stop attacking and use Enchanted Absorb again. So you have lifesteal and critical swing, so you have 40% more crit. And we basically just attack him until he dies. And that's all what the dungeon is for. I hope I can show you how it looks if we get debuffed. Sometimes you have a good run and you don't get debuffed, but often you just immediately get debuffed and then the fight gets 10 times harder. But it looks... Oh, we're stunned, so we're like healing us a little with just basic food. Then we take further. We can also, if we want to, we do some pop, but we don't have to. And that's the dungeon. That was it. I hope that tutorial helped you out how to defeat this dungeon. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple and straightforward. And the other dungeon is the same, just for the master class, for master, and you need a little bit better gear. But I don't run that dungeon, so I maybe do another guide for that dungeon as soon as I want to run that. But that's the basic dungeon, and I hope you understood what you have to do, and I hope this guide helped you. Enjoy farming!